Cheers. Good morning. Just eating some salt and vinegar rice cakes. It's 10 o'clock, so it's 10 o'clock snack in the morning. So, put those away. Otherwise I'm just going to eat the lot. The moreish. I'm going to take them downstairs in a bit. Put them over there, out of reach. So good morning, hello everybody. Welcome to an update and a chat video or vlog. Hope everybody is okay, hope you're all doing okay. Hope you've had a good Easter Sunday and happy Easter Monday to you all. Time for a chat, time for an update. So today's the 13th of April, I think, 2020. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me, that's my coffee and my rice cakes that I've just been eating. Yeah, so time for an update. So, things to talk about. First of all, some personal stuff, some life situation stuff, and then we'll move on to talk about some cycling related stuff in a bit. That's sort of related to the current worldwide situation, but I'll come to that in a minute. So the first thing which I want to talk to you about, which is actually quite difficult for me to talk about, is as those of you that have been watching my vlogs for quite a while will know, at the beginning of this year I moved up to Maryport in Cumbria and started working in Workington. So subsequently to this happening, my wife and I are now separated and we will be getting divorced. Just before the COVID situation kicked off, we'd started to talk to solicitors and everything, so the COVID situation has put a hold on everything. So it's rather frustrating, rather irritating, rather difficult. Combine that on top of moving job and the financial situation and the stress situation from the work environment and the COVID environment being locked down. It's rather a difficult time mentally at the moment. So I've been having some mental struggles, as I'm sure a lot of you will have, but for varying reasons. Yeah, it's been hard, it's been difficult. And I said to my wife that I wouldn't tell anybody until Easter. Well, it's Easter now, so I am telling people because I can't hold it in any longer. It's probably been obvious really to people watching, but it's difficult. I'm up here on my own, I'm isolated, I'm solo, I'm away from my garage stuff, I'm away from my house, I'm away from all my stuff because I've not finished moving everything up. I was due to be down there this weekend and last weekend, emptying, sorting, moving, putting the house on the market, all that sort of stuff, and of course we can't. So it's difficult. So as I was saying, I'm up here on my own. I'm stuck in on my own. I've got limited things to do on my own. So yeah, it's difficult. So luckily, thanks to modern technology and friends and family, I've been keeping in touch with people a little bit. So obviously people from YouTube, thank you everybody for your messages and everything. And family and some work colleagues have been talking to me and so on. So that's helpful. So thank you very much. And obviously, just like everybody else, we have good days, we have up days, and we have down days. So yeah. So I'm looking forward to when COVID is over, lockdown is over, and we can get back out. I can get cycling outside again for 6 hours or 7 hours, because personally, I feel morally it's wrong to go out and do a 6-hour ride. Training, which I'll come on to in a minute, I'm having to do on Zwift for my longer rides at the minute, which again, it's more difficult at the minute than it would be normally. So anyway, yeah. As I was saying, after it's all finished, I'm looking forward to getting out and cycling and meeting new people, meeting new groups, and eventually, hopefully, fingers crossed and everything, finding a new partner who is keen on cycling just like I am. So that'd be brilliant. That's what I really want. But yeah, it's difficult at the minute. on to some more cycling related topics now. So, training wise, obviously all the events that I've been training for, the Fred Whitton, and my events leading up to it have all been cancelled, just like everybody else's have. And I've been working with Josh from JD Performance. So thank you, Josh. And I know we've talked about this in other vlogs and using Josh. All the training was for the Fred. And with the Fred being cancelled, it's right, okay, what are we going to do? So we'd had a couple of emails backwards and forwards, and I'd suggested that I get back onto my Everesting challenge that I'd thought of that I wanted to do a couple of years ago, and sort of had parked it. I'd done a bit of investigation into it and parked it because I'm training for the Fred. So it's back onto training for an Everesting attempt. So I'd already decided this, and we'd already talked about these emails, and then Cam Jeffers went and flipping did it, didn't he? And then everybody else is doing it, and then yesterday Francis Gay did a double, which I'm not doing a double. So it looks like perhaps I'm jumping on the bandwagon, but I'm not, because I'd already decided to. So I've been carrying on my low cadence stuff, my high cadence stuff, starting to up the training volume. And yesterday I went up Alpe du Zwift twice. So the first time I went up on a 34 at the front and a 28 at the back. And it's hard, it's really tough. So I'm on the Neo 2T. Ideally I want to be in zone 2 for it the whole way. A nice steady cadence, not grinding away. So yesterday I went up in that 34, 28, and I averaged 237 watts and 79 RPM, was it? Or 78 RPM. Now, I want to be under 200, or ideally I want to be 180, 190, that sort of ballpark, and 80, 90 RPM, preferably 90 RPM the whole way up. So after my first ascent and descent, I got off the bike, changed it, put my other bike on, so that was my training bike that was on. You know, my yellow TCR, the really old one that's dedicated for the turbo. I then put my TCR Advanced Pro on, put the cassette on the back, 32, so then I've got 34, 32, and went up again. And that time I was about 200 watts and 73 RPM. So it's still not enough, so still trying to take it easy and dial it back. So next I'm going to try 34, and we'll see how that is. And then the next thing I'm going to do after that is try the Wahoo kicker. Now, I did go for one ride I think with Derwent Valley Cycling Club, didn't I? And they've been saying, because they're now on Zwift, that they reckon that Zwift is 15% harder than outside, which I'd go with if you've got a smart trainer. I think that's smart trainer. I think that's about right. 15% sounds about right, because it's definitely harder than outside. 32, 34, or 34, 32, I can get up a 33% climb on that. So what's Alpe du Zwift? 12%, 14% at the most, and I'm struggling, and I'm really down on cadence. Doesn't sound right, does it? Something wrong. So anyway, because of my mental state at the moment, because we've been shut in and all the rest, I've been eating more than perhaps I should. Normally, I've been eating things I wouldn't normally eat, so I've been having tons of biscuits. I don't normally have tons of biscuits. I can go ages without having biscuits. So last Monday, I went shopping, I bought 6 packets of biscuits. I've eaten them all. I bought 3 big packets of Mint Imperials. I've eaten them all. I bought an Easter egg. I've eaten that. So yeah, my weight's up at the minute. I'm about a stone, nearly, 13 pounds heavier than I should be at this time. Well, not this time, but race weight. So normally I'll go, right, okay, mentally, March we'll start a couple of months and we can get the weight down for race season. And then of course COVID started and the lockdown and races were cancelled, and it's like, I'll do it later. Well, now I've got an event, I've got an Everesting event at the end of June. Effectively that's like 2 months, so I need to start sorting now. So went shopping this morning. I had to do a big shop this morning. Well, I say a big shop. Went to Asda. I've not been for 2 weeks. And stocked up. And they got Easter eggs on offer. So what do I go and do? I buy 2 because they're 50p. I've eaten 1 already. Anyway, after today and after what I've bought today, that's it, I promise. I'll be then being good. Now, as a adjunct to that, that's a good word, isn't it? I'm probably going to go vegetarian. Eventually, maybe even consider going vegan, because a lot of what I eat anyway, normally when I'm being good, is vegan anyway. Apart from, I do eat a fair bit of fish, so not vegetarian, pescatarian. So I can't have things like beef anyway. But at the minute I've been eating chicken, so I've been eating chicken nuggets. And I've been eating some ham and pea soup. So I've got to stop doing that. I've got to stop eating tinned soups, because tinned soups have got quite a lot of fat in and a lot of salt in. I've got to stop buying them. But of course, because I've been up here on my own, and with lockdown happening, I thought, oh, I'll get these tins of soup in. And what do you do when you buy them? Eat them, because it's easy. So anyway, I need to get back to normal. So that's that. We'll put that aside. So yeah, a lot of what I do is probably vegan anyway. So I'm probably going to eventually go that way anyway. Not for ethical reasons or anything, just because of my health and my heart disease. So my cholesterol. That's the main reason. Just that. So have I covered everything? Just bear with me a minute, because I've got a list. I think so. So I've got 15 hours of training to do this week, supposedly. I think I've got the usual stuff. 2 tomorrow, couple on 2.5 on Friday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Losing track of days. Somebody said it shouldn't be Monday, Tuesday. It should now be just day. Anyway, so it's 2 hours tomorrow, 2.5 on Wednesday, hour and a half on Thursday, rest day on Friday, rest day today, and then Saturday is 4 hours and 5 hours on Sunday on Zwift. So yeah, we're getting there. So if you've got any questions, just drop them in the comments below and I'll answer whatever I can. Yeah, so there we go, that's it. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. It does mean a lot. Your comments do help, do mean a lot. Keep me occupied, so I welcome any comments, thank you. Now somebody asked something the other day which I don't think I've answered yet properly. I'll have to check back the comments, because I thought, oh, I'll do it in a video. I'll check back at the comments and I'll look for you if I've not answered your question. So sorry about that if I haven't. I've not forgotten, it's just I'm going to do it in a video. That's about it, I think, for now. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please do subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you on the next one. Onwards and upwards, as they say. As always, take care of everybody. Be safe. Look after your neighbours. Look after your friends. Look after your family.